Triple flicks. Flopping up.
Bow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, aka Chatty Bobby Olumbury. And you were tuned in to the Triple Flicks Mafia YouTube channel, where your boy Chatty Bobby 1130 is doing 31 Days of Horror, where I do a movie review for a horror movie I've never seen for every day in the month of October. So some may be old, some may be new, good, bad, motherfucking ugly. We're going to get right into it. If you've not subscribed to our channel, what you doing with your life? Come on in. Come on in. Close the door. Close the door. It's starting to get cold. We don't let all the heat out. All right? Look, this movie we're going to talk about today is one that it says on YouTube and a couple other places I've looked at it's 2019, but then it says 2017. You know how that goes. But it is called Ruin Me. And this was directed by Preston DeFrancis and written by Preston DeFrancis and Trista Bissett. And it says, Alexandria reluctantly tags along for Slasher Sleep Out, an extreme event that part camping trip, part haunted house, part escape room. But when the fun turns deadly, Alex has to play the game if she wants to make it out alive. Before we get into this review, these kind of movies are always iffy to me. I've found that, like, these newer horror movies have certain vibes and are shot and directed a certain way that I usually just don't get down with anymore, man. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or I just like more of an old school vibe. But I was worried about this one being that way. And for the most part, it wasn't. I will say I did like the story, the idea of it. I don't know why they called it Slasher Sleep Out. What the fuck is a sleep out? Sleep over? Camp out? Sleep out? What the fuck is a sleep out? Ain't nobody ever said, hey, or sleep over, maybe. And that was just kind of weird. But it's about this group of guys and girls. It's a nice little, like, mixture of different types of characters. And it's mainly about the main girl in it. Her name's Alex. And her boyfriend's some kind of like shrink or something, head doctor or something. I don't know. He's one of those things. But that's basically what the whole movie's about. Well, the whole movie, you're starting to think like they come and they pick them up and they drop them off in this place. And they're giving them clues. You know, like it said in the descriptions, part escape room, part haunted house, part camp out or whatever. So you start wondering like how much of this is real. Then stuff starts happening and you're like, oh shit, this isn't real. And then this is real and what is and what isn't. And then you got, so it's one of those things. And then it gets this real wonky kind of ending to me. Overall, I thought it was okay. Nothing outstanding. This one was on, I don't remember what I watched this on. If it was it was either Shudder or Amazon Prime. But overall, I thought it had some good effects. The acting was okay. The writing got a little bit... It tried to be a little too Scream type at parts. And then the ending just kind of got ridiculous to me. I'd give it like a 2.5 out of 5, I guess. Better like middle of the road. It's not trash. It's got some good parts to it. But then it's just got some really like... I don't know. Just they tried to do a little too much with it. I feel like the third act. I was invested in the first 2 acts. Then they start making it about this whole other dynamic, and you're starting to be like, well, what's really going on here? And then you think that it's over, and then there's another 10 minutes, and then that 10 minutes just gets really silly. So I really liked the first 2 acts of the movie. I would say the first 2 acts, I would have had it at like a close to a 3.5 out of 5. And then that last act just kind of, it's kind of lost me. But overall, it wasn't bad. Like I said, it's about middle of the road. It's got some good, like I said, good practical effects. You do get a little nudity in it, which is always great in horror movies. You know what I mean? But again, the writing was okay. The acting was just okay. And then it kind of got wonky at the end. But overall, it's not too terrible. It's not bad. I'd give it like a 2.5 out of 5. So that was Ruin Me. Again, I don't like to do spoilers. That's just kind of how this one goes. Unless it's one that's really trash that I don't recommend you watch, I may spoil it. But if you want to watch this one, it's only like a Hour and 27 minutes, so it's right there in that little hour and a half pocket. So it's worth trying out. It's not something like Fear Farm that I talked about a few weeks ago that was ultimate trash. But yeah, Ruin Me, man. Like I said, I give it about 2.5 out of 5 or 5 out of 10, however you want to do your scales. But y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that comment section up. Let me know what y'all thought of this review. Again, I try to give like a quick, concise, like common man type approach to the reviews. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If y'all have seen this movie, what do y'all think of it? And as always, subscribe to the channel. Chatty Bobby 1130, Triple Flicks Mafia. Ooh.